First of all, I just want to say thank you, God. Um, I I have to be thankful. This morning, I wake up, this perps, this nastiness of low life, this coward of human being, this bottom feeders working for pedophiles, you know, live life where it's so nasty, and I'm so thankful that I'm not living that life. And they do whatever possible to try to make themselves appear that what they do is some kind of fierce thing. But the reality is, it fits with what they're part of. It fits with who's in charge of this, and I'm glad that I never had to live that life. I opened my Instagram, I see like this DJ that I follow, and I made a video a while ago of this kid. They had like a dance thing, and this kid that's like 10, 11 years old, and she was dancing in such a sexual way. She's like doing like very sex. It's like a baby, like a 10, 11, maybe 12 years old max. And they gave me this disgusting reaction. I made a whole video about this. It's nasty, but that's what they do. And they will give me sensation, stimulation, and the fact that this kid was also dancing in that very sexual way, even though she's like very, but like in a very sexual, she's like very like, I'm like, ugh. They created a stimulation and sensation. Now, these perps obviously want you to identify with these things, right? As a target individual, understand that's their job, but they are very pedophilia centric, which fits with the entities in charge of that. So to hear this trash say, she's hot, she's talking about this 12-year-old, this 11-year-old, just shows what kind of life they have to consume living. I'd rather die in hell than I ever have any participation where I'm involved in some kind of altering of the mind where I want somebody to think of a child in this way. I'm so thankful. And the fate that the entities that actually are developing this weapon system would say things like that toward this child. There's a lot of pedophilia ongoing in this agency. So to find out that on top of that, this program obviously does that to weaponize this technology. The reason why she says that is she wants me to start perceiving babies and kids in this ways, right? For the purpose of breaking me down. But to add the fate that the entities behind this program have had consistent issue with pedophilia, and her job today as some low-life coward, a bottom feeder for pedos, is to say things like she's hot. Talk about this 12-year-old, this 11-year-old kid. It's so nasty. And like, now you bastards like trash your low life. And I'm so glad that you do this weak, facilitated evil, but disgusting as fuck. Excuse my language. The true hate I have for this low life is not the hate of what they are nothing. They're truly nothing. Can you imagine you live a life where you are involved in the technology where that might force somebody to think in certain ways, and your job is to make this person, this adult, think of this child in a sexual way. That's your job. You see how brave it is? They're nasty. I'd rather get castrated than live my life doing that. In whatever ways they try to break me down to accepting this, I will never identify with this nastiness. I'm glad that before the day came, I was able to make videos and talk about this, because I know there will be a time where I won't. I'm glad I'll put this in the air. These people just get to live life like this and understand that, oh man, if he sees me, I don't think he's gonna like me a lot. I think he's gonna see me for the shit I am. And some of them are shocked when I do these things, when I respond to them. I was on a call yesterday, and she said something. Oh, we'll finish. She was like, and I was like, you're gonna get yours. And she's like, oh. She's kind of confused, like, oh my god, me? Why? I said, trash. This thing is so facilitated, and they live such a deluded, fantasized reality that when reality hits them, they're confused. They don't even know what's happening. Especially special people. There's either the childlike trash, this retard that live around, the childish, that's what they like that. But there's also like special people. This trash, they think that they're gonna, like, you're gonna accept this manipulation, and you're gonna let them live that fantasy, not knowing that, if it was somebody else, he would have killed you if he saw you. He will easily kill you, and with no issue. Because what you deserve is death for sure. You're low-life trash out here forcing people to think about kids in this sexual way and say she's hot, a 10-year-old, 12-year-old. To force somebody to think this way. What do you think people like that deserve? It's death. Easy, not even an easy death. A death that should be, but it's not for me. When I see this trash, like, look at you, just work for pedos. That's what you should get. That's good. Live life, long life like this. Now make yourself try to see that I'm ever gonna identify with this manipulation. Target individual. I want to thank God, and you have to thank God because you can live life like this. These people are nothings. When you've seen how bottom feeders these people are. Do you think it takes strength to say something like that? I deal with V2K, so this is said to me via this voice to skull. Do you think it takes any bravery to say something like she's hot, while your brain is being manipulated to think of this kid in this sexual way? It takes trash. That's it. Trashiness, nastiness, and I'm glad I'm not that. They live, eat that. This is all their life. Right now, their life consists of that. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to make this video so they understand. They can hear me even though my voice is going away. They can only hear this every day. Let them watch them, look at themselves in the mirror, say that I'm the one who's like saying she's hot to make this